come bearing breakfast. No escaping. Hello, my little darlings. Oh, breakfast time is so exciting. So exciting. our last day together. It's our last day together. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Oh, he's so cute. Let me see. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Hi. Oh, adorable. Aren't you adorable? So, last day, can you believe it? I can't. It's very... it's very bittersweet. Right, kittens? But they are going to wonderful homes, and we already have Facebook pages, which is awesome. So this is the last full day. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how fast time flies. Let's see, so we're packing tiny suitcases at 3. And then tomorrow is adoption day. Oh, you're so cute. Aren't you so cute? This is, as you know, one of our favorite games here at Tiny Kittens HQ. Look, Jimmy. Look, what's this? What's this? Look, what's this? So adoption day, we'll probably be leaving, we will try to leave at like 2:45-ish. So that's why, one of the reasons I'm packing suitcases today, so that I can be a little more on time. Because I do, and then I have a meeting here at 4:30 with someone who may be building us a catio, potentially for the feral moms. So that would be pretty neat. I don't know. Yeah, so I will try to broadcast the adoption. I think it depends on. Oh, which reminds me, I need to get back to Kayla. Okay. I forgot I didn't text Kayla back about arrangements for tomorrow. It's we're sort of figuring things out, how to do things, since now that Tiny Kittens is its own nonprofit, and since we're paying for the vet expenses and stuff, but still doing the adoptions through LAPS. Trying to figure out the logistics of how to keep the records and stuff like that, right? So, that's me always trying to make things complicated, right? So, anywho, because normally they would, like, Mountain View would send them all the medical paperwork and stuff, but I have it because it's now, everything's on the Tiny Kittens account. So, but the actual, like, adoption paperwork, excuse me, and stuff is still going through LAPS. So we'll just have to see. What else? Why is no one in the box? This cat new has a tail. So anywho, we've got some, let's see. So it's our last day. I'm gonna keep saying it, last day. Here's a cat new clam. Good morning. What is it? What is it? Yeah, so I would love to, I've actually been working on an online application that people can submit, so people can submit it online, because it's always hard in this day and age to, like, print forms out and fill them out and scan them and then all that stuff. So working on that. So that would make things a little easier, I think. But, I need to stop taking more feral moms and stuff, I think, so I have a little bit of time to work on some stuff like that. That would be cool. So let's see. This cat new is from thecatball.com. Loved by kittens everywhere. Let's see. Cisco, I have not seen her up close in the last 12 hours too much, so I'm not sure what her status is. I will go in there after I'm done in here and see if I can, let's see if I can locate her in the room. I've been trying to, I made a new nest for her that I was hoping she would like, because it's smaller, like lower to the ground, and a little, seems more cozy, but and she did go in once, but then she exited immediately, so I'm not sure where she's gonna ultimately decide to have the kittens. Hopefully not on the closet shelf. But so I'm sort of playing musical cameras to try to make sure that I have one near wherever she's going to end up. But she seems to be, she's been spending a lot of time on the windowsill, and so because I don't want to go in there when she's actually having babies, because that would super stress her out. But so she's been challenging, not like Mila, who reported right to her bin and stays there like a good girl. Mila, I still don't know. She definitely has a belly of some sort, but okay. But it still remains to be seen if it's baby bump or if it's just saggy belly from too much use. Because a lot of the feral moms, they are pregnant just all the time, and so they end up just getting stretched out, and they just look kind of pregnant all the time because they never have a chance to go back to. Oh, that's so stealthy. Yes, so I was gonna look on the cameras. So, and I've been having issues with, I have 5 cameras plugged in. Look at you go up there, but the software doesn't seem to work very well if I actually try to have all the 5 cameras connected. So I don't know. I'm waiting to hear back from live stream support. They got back to me pretty quickly with the easy answer with like the easy obvious answer that wasn't super helpful, but I sent them more information, so I'm hoping. I did see Cisco was on the closet shelf this morning earlier, and Mila went up and joined her, and they kind of snuggled-ish. On the shelf for a bit, which was kind of adorable. I think Mila is more social. Well, I think so. Most pregnant cats, I would think, as they get close to the time of birth or when they're in pre-labor, probably don't want like to be snuggling with other cats. If you remember, Calypso from the Dancing Kittens came in with her older daughter from a previous litter, Tango, and they were super snuggly. And then as we got close to the end, Tango was not welcome for snuggles. Although she did occasionally sneak in some nursing. There's nothing I can do about the closet shelf that wouldn't be incredibly disruptive. So if that's where she chooses to have them, then I will put up some sort of bumper thing and some sort of catcher thing, and that's probably the best I can do. I've got a plan for that. Say something about where you got the idea for raising kittens of feral moms to be socialized like this. I think it was, well, when we started this project, it was February, and we pretty quickly saw the female cats getting bigger and bigger, and then we tried taking a few of them to laps, and it's a pretty tough gig because for the laps staff, having to, interact with them is scary, right? Because they can be pretty ferocious, and it's also they don't have the best accommodations for a feral cat, in that it's, there's lots of human activity, lots of noises, and so I think it's pretty stressful. And so they had a couple of litters that totally worked great, like Shelby's kittens and Hera's kittens, and then Echo was too stressed to take care of her kittens, which meant they had to be bottle fed. And then Saratoga also had a kind of she had all sorts of issues, but it just got me thinking about like what we could, if there is a way to foster them with reduced stress so that we could have a better chance of better outcomes of being successful. And so then, like, we kind of talked it over, and because it's really hard on the staff to, like, it's hard on anybody when you have a feral cat and like you don't know what's going to happen and something, you know, difficult happens. Like it's hard on you to know if you're doing the right thing or if you should just be, you know, pregnant spaying, which is what is kind of traditionally done with TNR. They will whatever they trap, they spay. So if the cat is, you know, quite pregnant, they will typically just spay them and abort the babies, which totally understand from a resource and like I totally understand from like a theoretical point of view and a practical standpoint, but it was a little bit hard for us to stomach that, being a no-kill shelter, and you know, it was a little bit difficult. So anyway, I just wanted to see if there were ways that universally could be applied to all feral pregnant cats to reduce stress, so that we could reliably have positive outcomes, or so that we could predict which cats were most likely to have positive outcomes, so that we could save the kittens and ensure that all the kittens and mom were spayed and neutered, and get the kittens into homes. And it seems like, so it's good. So anyway, that was really long and rambly. But that's kind of where it started. Just starting this project and seeing how we had to make, you know, seeing how many difficult decisions you have to make, and you don't have enough space, and you don't have enough money, and it was tough. So the lab staff were awesome. Like they were super brave through it all, and we've had what, 24 kittens born between here and there and in foster care, which is awesome. So we're going to do another round because Laps has a little bit of space again, and we're going to try at Laps using some of the stuff from here. So like I'm going to bring like a white noise machine, and we're going to try some forest materials and stuff to see if we can implement some of the stuff that we've learned over here in a shelter environment and have less stress. So that should be interesting too. I think I'm having issues with my internet connection again. I don't know if Mila worked her anti-internet magic overnight. So I have to go in there and see what's going on, but I can't get the upstairs computer connected to the internet. So I will try to get that going as soon as I can. Tip's doing great though. She had some free range time this morning. She's really cute. She just follows me around the house wherever I go, and she's very sweet, very adorable. The drop trap is big. It's 3 feet by 3 feet and about this high. So, and you need a level surface, and it's pretty big. And then you have a special cage called a transfer cage that there's a sliding door on the side of the drop trap. So you basically bring it up, you clip it on, and then you have a sliding door on the drop trap and a sliding door on the transfer cage, and you bring them up, and then you have to maneuver the cat into the transfer cage and get the door down. Because sometimes you'll trap 2 or 3 cats in the drop traps, which is always exciting. You come here. They're so ferocious. Oh, and adorable. Ferociously adorable. Tip does get along well with with teens and everything. She's a pretty great cat. I almost just, you can tell I haven't slept all week because my brain's not entirely connected with everything. It's not working completely. Okay, which reminds me, I need to check the calendar to make sure I'm not missing. I feel like I've got, okay, I don't have anything till 1. That's very exciting. So, oh, you're so adorable. So we're doing tiny suitcases in here at 3. Which means I should go to the mailbox. NASCAR drivers would be interesting. Woo! Themes are selected based on a number of factors. Sort of depends on each litter. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that little face. Badger's green eyes are coming in. Adorable. Yeah, their upper respiratory symptoms have been amazingly mild, but also pretty persistent. Like they still have very mild symptoms every now and then. So it just takes some time for certain of the viruses to clear out. But luckily the symptoms have been very mild, and it certainly hasn't affected their joie de vivre or their pouncing ability. Oh, and I did hear from Brendan at DreamWorks, and he said, "Don't you worry, we will be sponsoring the DreamWorks litter." So that's very cool. Whoops! I did not want to presume that was the case, because I know they're sending a care package and stuff, so I didn't know exactly what was in the store. But that's very cool. So thank you, DreamWorks, if you are watching and or listening. And I need to email them back because I haven't yet. Oh, he's so cute. She did. So yeah, definitely hail to the DreamWorks. Tip, her weight, she was 9.2. Oh, let me bring up her weight chart. Hello. So she was 9.21 pounds on the 18th when she came in, and she today, I tried to update this earlier, was 9.385. So she's gained, oops, 0.18 pounds. So typically my mama cats gain an average of 0.1 pounds a day. Ooh. And so she's a little below that. You can see she's been here, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is her 6th day, and she's gained 0.2 pounds. So, but she's a little cat. And her body condition was pretty good, so perhaps that has an effect. And then sometimes they just go a few days, you know, they'll gain a ton in a couple days and then they won't gain much for the next couple days. So we'll just see. We'll see. She does appear to be growing though, and I do feel like I felt something in there that, you know, could be a kitten, or it could still be a chicken. But she is using the litter box regularly, which is good. So I'm probably going to take her in next week for x-rays, and then we'll see what's going on in there. I have been holding off because I don't want to take her too early. If it's earlier than day 43 of pregnancy, then you can't really see, you can't get a good count for how many kittens there are, and the whole point of the x-ray is to get a count of kittens and also make sure you don't have like one gigantic kitten or something. So I'm trying to hold off and make sure that the kittens are definitely visible. Average gestation is 63 days. So, aren't you cute? Aren't you cute? And sometimes, so as you know, kittens can be conceived over a period of days or even like a week or two sometimes. And so sometimes some will be further developed than others. So if you happen to get an x-ray right around day 43, sometimes you'll see like 2 kittens or 3 kittens, and you won't see the other ones. So trying to wait, it's hard to time it. It's hard to know when the right time is to get an x-ray, but I'm waiting till next week. I know we all want to know. We're all dying to know. So she will be on the camera. Tip will be after these guys go, and once I get a chance to clean and disinfect the room thoroughly. So it will probably be, let's see what's going on this weekend. I feel like I have, oh yeah. It will probably be Saturday or possibly Sunday, depending on, oh hi. Depending on the carpet, because I'm going to try to disinfect the carpet in here. There's no pad, it's just like this like commercial sort of carpet glued to the cement, so I think I can use some liquid on it and it will just have to dry, so that may take a little bit of time. But it's better than risking a transfer of upper respiratory stuff if there's anything in here. And Tip has had a few little sneezes of her own, so she may already have some sort of latent upper respiratory virus. Most of them do by the time they come into the shelter, but it's good to not transfer germs anyway. Badge, hey, excuse me, little cat burglar. Well, I'm not going to leave the carpet wet. I think I'm either going to just steam clean it with some bleach, and then I'll have to put a fan in here, something to dry it out. So that's why it might take a couple days, but yes, VIP cam is down. I think Mila did something to the internet again. Unfortunately, the internet line, one of the internet lines comes into the house in their room, and so she's made it her mission in life that if I'm going to hold her captive, she's going to keep breaking the internet. So, and that's, I can't reach where Tip is staying is in the front corner of the house upstairs, and like about as far away as possible because that's the only place I could put her. And so I can't reach any of the other two internet lines to connect to them. So if the one internet line's down, then I can't broadcast up there. So I will work on that as soon as I go in and see what's going on. Hi. Hopefully, well, I know once I get everything back down here, those problems should be solved because I'll be able to use I'll have backup internet, sort of. And then if Mila takes down the cam, it will just be her own cam that she's taking down. Oh, aren't they so cute? Aren't we going to miss them? Oh, a blower fan for the carpet. I don't think it would get here in time though from Amazon, because this is Canada. I'm not sure about, but thank you for thinking of that. I will need to figure something out. Okay, let's see. Is there a place to send thank yous to DreamWorks? That's a good question. I will ask them. See, Mila's belly looks little right now. Let's see if I can. What you doing? I'm trying to see if I can see anything moving. Hi. Aren't you cute? All right. Oh, and our other two internet lines, I got a phone call that they're way over their usage limit, so I have to call and beg them not to shut us down. So, all right. I better actually do that before I forget. Someone just went for a swim. Katie just went for a little swim. Yeah, this is Canada. I guess and because we're kind of rural or like a small town, we don't have access to like the cheap fast internet you guys have in cities in the US, or maybe it's just big cities in Canada you can get it, but coming from San Francisco to here is quite a downgrade. And yeah, they have limits on how much you can upload. Even so, I have the biggest plan I can get, and I have 3 separate lines from 2 separate ISPs. And it's still like the maximum is 25% of my monthly usage. So I go over by like 75. Well, like my usage is 4 times what is allowed. So they're like, what are you doing over there? So, and because we've moved so much, that we get the call every time we move, and then I have to explain the whole thing and hope. So far, they've been like, they've been kind of perplexed, and then they pass it along to their boss, and then they've let us get by with it. So hopefully oh, Junie's face right now, hilarious. So hopefully they will continue to let us get away with it, but I don't know. I don't want to take. I don't want to assume that because I think it depends on whoever answers the phone. So I'm a little nervous about that. Satellite internet. I don't know if we have HughesNet here. I can look into it though. I wonder what the speed is. America's #1 choice? I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm guessing that they have a limit on their upload too. It used to be that way. Yeah, I know. TELUS would be perfect because TELUS, all their advertising is baby animals. But I told them and they were not super interested. But yeah, it's really expensive. It's like $150 for one line. So, and I have 3. It's crazy. And then if it goes over, like my TELUS one started going over, so they charge you like $5 for 50 meg, which is absurd, as you can imagine. But anyway. So anyway, so I should actually make sure I take care of that before I get distracted by something else, by some adorable kittens flying by. But I also want to go and make sure that the feral girls are all set. See, I'm not sure where Cisco is. I know I should. I think I know I should tell Angela. Angela's so awesome. They do not offer an unlimited plan. No. TELUS has an unlimited add-on that costs extra. So I've switched to that, and I'm hoping that my next bill will be not like, $250. So I have 2 Shaw lines and 1 TELUS line, and I did try to call TELUS because I think theirs seems to work a little bit better, but then I have to pay for the usage. So, but they also said that they wouldn't install a second line, so I got another Shaw line put in, which has definitely helped. But he was even like, he's like, I don't know if it's going to be faster, because it all goes to the same tap, right? Like on the pole. So if they have 5 lines coming from the same tap or 2 lines coming from the same tap, it's all sharing the same bandwidth at that point. So anyway, boring stuff, unlike kittens. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how wonderful these kittens are. And otherwise, I may have seen them if they even had survived, which is statistically only like Badger would have survived. So I would have seen him show up at the feeding station maybe around, a month or 2 from now. And he would have been hung out like very back of the trees, and I would have seen him on the footage, and I would have never known how wonderful and smooshable and hover kitteny he is. Junie. Because he's not brave, so he probably wouldn't have been one of the ones that ever like came out and interacted with us. Oh, Katie's very puffy. Oh, Katie's all wound up. Ah! Did you just try to climb me and you slid right down because I trimmed your nails? Your nose looks pretty clean. Good job. Cricket has the cleanest nose I've seen in a long time. Oh, Junie. So, okay. All right, so I better get going. Enjoy your last full day with the forest kittens. I hope to enjoy, well, I will be back at 3. I will get to spend some time with them, and it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun / sad. Oh, a new Marvy and Toto photo. I should check that before I go. Well, I should do a Facebook post to remind everyone about tonight too. But let's see. Okay. Oh, they're so adorable. Toto looks exactly like his dad. And Marvy looks just like Marvy. Look at his ears. He's so adorable. Oh. All right. Oh, and I hear is there a Cyrus and Pip update? A photo? Oh no. Okay. But I did get an email from her that and he was doing better and is playing and everything. So that is very good news. I'm not sure when they're going back for another checkup. Look at the sparkle ball. Oh, get it. Oh, these kittens. They're still not as wild as like Cyrus and Pip and Otto. Look. Oh, look at the little tuxies. Are they gonna go to sleep now and we can get some toe beans? We'll do some toe bean camera for sure during suitcase time. Oh, Otto and Izzy photos. See, now I'm never gonna move on to my, let's see. Okay, Otto, Izzy. Oh, adorable. Oh, that is really adorable. That's super cute. Oh, look at Izzy and her little tuxie friend. Oh, they're getting so big. Oh, so cute. Oh, adorable. Oh, and I may as well check Aurora and Eve. Loafing. Oh, so cute. Oh, it's so adorable. So cute. Okay, now I have to go. Oh, Snuffy and Clementine. Alright. And then I have to go. Oh, adorable. Oh, Snuffy and Clementine. They're so cute. Adorable. Oh, Tuxie Madness right here. Those Tuxies. All right, I'm going to go feral room. Feral room is next. Let's take this with me. And all right, I will be back. Okay, everyone. Oh, Junie's in charge. Oh no, so fast.